my name's Jake and welcome back to my channel. So it has been a teensy-weensy moment since you've last seen me, probably about, 2.5 months. But what matters is that I'm here filming a video for you guys to watch, and everything's great. I don't hate life as much anymore. Oh! We also got a new addition to my shelf. Her name's Gertrude. She is literally a beauty. Did her makeup myself. I love her. So basically, today I'm going to be doing the end of the year book tag. I did this video last year, I believe, so it has to be one of the first videos on my channel. And I'm going to do it again because it is currently November 10th, so it is the end of the year. And this year went by hella fast. The end of the year book tag was created by Ariel Bissett. I will link her down below. You guys probably all know who she is. I believe she's already posted her 2019 version of this, so I'll link her newest one down below. Stop chewing on my blanket, you dumb bitch. Anyway, let's just jump into it. Question number 1 is, are there any books that you started this year that you still need to finish? So I have a few answers for this. I have 3 books that I started this year that I haven't finished, and I started all of them more than 2 months ago. The first book is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. I don't know how to say that. But I started this back in September, and I read like 60 pages. I was really enjoying it, but I ended up getting into a really bad reading slump. Like, I didn't finish a book for a month and a half. So I didn't end up finishing this. So I really need to pick this up soon. I do plan on finishing it by the end of November. Next up, I started Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I don't know why I forgot who wrote this. But I started this back in July because I read Illuminae in June. I really enjoyed Illuminae, but this one I wasn't enjoying as much. I literally only read like 100 pages. So I also need to get to this. Finally, the last book I started and didn't finish this year is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I read, once again, about a little over 100 pages of this. I loved it. I was taking notes. I'm annotating. I don't know if, oh, it's over here. Don't know if you can see. So, really was enjoying this. I just stopped reading it for some reason, and I still have yet to pick it up. This one's not going to get done by the end of 2019. I already know that. So I'm going to save this for 2020. Question number 2 is, do you have an autumnal book to transition you to the end of the year? My answer to this is really no. I am going to be reading 3 Dark Crowns for the Buzzword Readathon, which you'll be getting a TBR for that soon. And whenever I think about this series, I really think about fall and autumn, so this, I guess, is my answer for that. It's already going towards the end of fall. I mean, not towards the end of fall, but next month's December and winter and boo. But 3 Dark Crowns, which is a reread, by the way. I love this series. So question number 3 is there a new release that still has yet to come out this year that you're excited for? And I have 2 answers for this. The 2 that I'm most excited for is Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, the 3rd book in the Crow Prince series, or the Folk of the Air. And that's obviously what I'm most excited for. That's one of my favorite series, and I cannot wait to know how it wraps up. I'll probably be doing a reading vlog the day it releases. And then my second one comes out in December. I don't know the date for sure. December 3rd, maybe, is Reverie by Roland LaSalle, I think's his name. I have no idea really what this is about. All I know is that the villain in it is a drag queen, and I need it, like now. Question number 4 is, what are 3 books that you want to read by the end of the year? The first book I want to read by the end of the year is House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. I have heard nothing but good things about this. Heather from Aphrodite Reads, raved about this for months on end. So I need to read this in honor of that queen. And yes, this is actually going to be my next read. I'll probably start it tonight. Next up is Queen of the Conquered by Kaysen Callender. It says Karen Callender on the arc I have, but the author's name is actually Kaysen. They changed it. But I have no idea what this is about. All I know is I met Kaysen at BookCon, and they were one of the sweetest human beings ever. And obviously I got an arc of it, so I really need to read it. It comes out on the 19th of November, so that's in like a week, next week. And I'm very excited to get to this. And then finally, probably the thing I'm most excited for that I still have to get to by the end of this year is Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. The Wicked Deep is one of my absolute favorite books of all time. It was on my top 10 list of 2018. So I'm hoping this is also going to hit my top 10 list, but of 2019, obviously, since it came out in 2019. But I am pumped to get to this. Question number 5 is there a book you think could still shock you and become a favorite of the year? I have a lot of books on my TBR that I want to read in the next couple months that I do think will be 5 stars, like Serpent and Dove, House of Salt and Sorrows, Winterwood. But a book that I don't know about completely, but I have a feeling it could shock me and be a 5-star book is There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. One of my favorite tropes are groups of people being thrown together and they have to do something. In this book, I'm pretty sure they actually are trying to find the prophet or the person that's going to save the world. And literally, that's my favorite trope. Like, and this is like a good group of people. Like, there's a dying girl, there's a criminal, just stuff like that. And I have high hopes for this book, but I'm not completely sure. But I do think it could shock me and become a favorite. And the sixth and final question is, have you already started making your reading plans for 2020? Like, do I have anything in the works? And I don't think about next week, let alone next year. But I do have 2 2020 arcs. The only 2 books that I really, for sure, now I have to get to in 2020, because I don't even know about any 2020 releases. Like, I am so behind on everything. But the 2 arcs I have are My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, which follows a woman. I believe she is an adult at this point, but she's kind of looking back in her teen years, I think when she was 15, and she realizes that a relationship she was in was not okay. I believe she was in a relationship with a pedophile, someone of age, while she was only 15, and as an adult, she's kind of coming to terms with the fact that that happened to her. This comes out in January 2020. And the other arc I have is The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This is the sequel to The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, which has very polarizing reviews, but I really enjoyed it. It follows this girl that her grandmother wrote these like scary fairy tales, and her mother wanted her to have nothing to do with her grandma. And basically her grandma dies, and this girl deep dives into her life. She deep dives into the secrets of her life. I don't know what's a spoiler and what's not, since I read it 2 years ago, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But this is a sequel to that. I really enjoyed The Hazelwood. I might give it a reread before I read this, or I might just like look up a summary of the first book. But yes, so this also comes out in January 2020. Those are the only 2 books that I really plan on reading in 2020, because once again, I have like no idea about any releases coming out, because I'm a terrible booktuber. But yeah, so that was the end of the year book tag. I think this is one of my favorite tags to do, just because I like to like give a little update. It helps me look at my shelves and be like, what do I need to read by the end of the year? I'm hoping I'm going to get back to more regular scheduled content. I need to stop. My first 2 months on Booktube, I was super good, posting usually just once a week. Then when I hit January to like now, so the last like 9 months, 8 months, 10 months, 11 months, I've been posting mostly only like once a month, which is not okay. I really enjoy doing this, and I need to get back to it. So plan on getting at least 1 video a week, but I'm going to try to stick to 2 videos a week. We'll see how it works. I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, do all the works. Leave a comment down below about a book you guys still need to get to by the end of 2019, because even though there's only like a month and a half left of the year, I still hate myself, and I'm still trying to add more books to my TBR. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Bye!